Wait. You're not supposed to see that yet. We made a drastic change to the driveway, and it's pretty stinking epic. Rooster's excited. Good morning, everybody. Chad, Doss Farms. This is my lovely wife and I's 40 acres in northeast Oklahoma. We've got longhorns, donkeys, and a pig, a couple steers, a couple cross steers, a couple I don't knows, some flowers, one new fall arrangement, but I'm told we're going to Lowe's right after this little filming thing I do here for 20-30 minutes because apparently those flowers need a buddy on the other side. Yeah, doggone it, not supposed to see that. Quit looking. We got to figure something out here. Yeah, but big change coming in this video as well. As you know, Jeremiah, our fence guy's on his way out. Should be today. He had a couple things to finalize on another project. But I know he's got a big project starting like 1st of October. So he's going to be here. I know that for sure. Isn't that pretty? Man, you guys bought those Allegiance flags like crazy, and we sincerely appreciate it. So Allegiance Flag Supply, they greatly appreciate it. And they also thought it was super cool that Allie Allegiance, our new calf, is named after Allegiance. So super cool. What was I going to say? We need to take some cows, some cubes. We need to see if there's a baby donkey by chance, which I see Lily by herself. Lily's last year's donkey, last year's baby. And she's never far from mom. So if you see her by herself, there's always like a 50-50 shot that there's a baby over there. She's also really smart like her dad. Watch this. I kid you not. She's actually over there making... You start... No, wait, listen. Literally talking to each other. Is that Franklin standing there waiting on me too? Yeah, they're all out here. They know when I come out with the camera and start talking to myself, they're about to get fed. Franklin! Got the cow chow in the back. Oh man, it's almost my favorite part of the day. This view right here. Woo, hang on. It's chilly, but it ain't that chilly. Oh my goodness. Look at that winner. What are you doing, buddy? Goose. Oh my goodness. Look at that view. Woo-wee. Amen. Yeah, and that all started because of a big bang. I've been drinking a lot of water. More water than I want. I've been drinking water like a fish drinks water, you know what I'm saying? I have not had alcohol, and this isn't like a personal sobriety recover story. I'm just letting you know I've made a decision to just cut it out. I do it every now and then. I do it all the time, actually. I just like, nope, no more. We'll see what happens. But anyway, this time was a bigger deal because me not having a beer with my steak, when I say alcohol, that's what I'm talking about. Me not having a beer with my steak, not that big of a deal. But not drinking soda pop. Man, them's fighting words, dude. Them fighting words. I haven't had a beer since Labor Day. Seemed fitting. I had the last one. You know, hats off, cheers, clink to those of you that actually work in the labor force. But I haven't had pop for a week today. That's something, man. I mean, I had like caffeine headaches, withdrawals, all kinds of stuff, man. But here he is a week later, and I'm drinking water and juice boxes like a grown man. They're so fast. Cabela! What's she doing? What's she doing? What's she doing? Who's she talking to? You gotta go around. You can't jump that. That's high. Look at the little palm tree. I gotta be honest, it's funny how they wait on me, but also I'll get people in the comments that are like, when are you gonna move that log splitter? My goodness, just sitting right there. What am I supposed to do with it? Like, yeah, tell them, Franklin, that's where I want it. I don't understand. What do you mean? What am I gonna do with it? Where am I supposed to put it? Like, I mean, it can't come in the house. That would be cool though. No, Ray wouldn't let that. We shouldn't do that. Don't ask that, Chad. You know the answer. All right, let's quit tormenting them here. Hang on a minute. Are they following me to the other side? Easy poo. You want food first? Oh, that's the good stuff. Look out, little doggy. Hey, listen. You're too close. You're too close, you sticker. If you want food, back up. Woo! Lucy. Hey, wait a second, Lucy. I do want to show them your bag though, because it's huge. That's a big donkey bag now. That's real big. Soon, it's gonna be baby time. Now remember, donkeys need very little, and they've got hay 24/7, tons of it. But I pour some in there for them. Yes, Frank and Taters eat a fair amount of it, but in a minute we'll drive down to the bottom and Frank and Taters will get some 20% cubes. Some grow out cubes to make steaks. Hey, you got something in your hair. You got something in your hair. Yeah. Let me tip it. Is that easier? All right. So most of the cows are right there. There's Allie and Baby, actually. Or Allie and Glory. Gosh, look at that view. Chad, Ray, why'd you knock all your trees down? Because of that right there. That's exactly why. Okay, if you don't have one of these, you're doing it wrong. So normally the cows, when they see us, they take off running because they've kind of learned my routine and they know we're gonna flank them and come around the end. So we'll see if they make it or not. They learned the other day. I was gonna call them, but Franklin. Man, that's some fast food, dude. Runs like his mom. Knees and elbows. What's his tail up? You guys are so cute. You guys are so cute with your little cubes and your little baby cedar tree. Oh my gosh. Hey Frank, why do you run with your tail up though? Just saying, it's kind of girly. What happens when you don't get weaned soon enough? You run like your mom. So that is about the middle of the 1.5 acres. The house is there. The double cattle gate's over here. Frank and Taters, donkeys are right here. Jeremiah's gonna come off of this fence right here and go to roughly, there's a post somewhere right there. He's gonna go to that post, but wherever it's even right here, he'll make it straight. And then he's gonna go 990 feet that way, all the way to the corner. And he's gonna go 660 feet that way. And then we're gonna close off one form or another From the pink post to the double cattle gate, so pink to black. And this is 20 acres, man. 20 acres. It's gonna happen, gonna happen, gonna happen. And yes, then we will work on a little bit of like rotational grazing, or at least in the 5-acre front pen, we'll maybe only have like 2 animals. Like that would actually be a better pen for steers than the Frank and Tater's pen. They're still right close to the house. Actually, they're closer because the fence is closer on that side because of the lean-to and the way the property sits. But yeah, Frank and Tater's would actually do better up there. I'm brainstorming as we go on the fly here. But that would actually be a little bit better, because if we called that like a grow-out pen or a weaning pen, we could literally give the other animals 28 acres and, well, at least 20 acres, and have a buffer to where they, you know, moms and babies can't get together, the bull can't get together. It might be the way to go. So, yep, we'll figure it out though. But come along, stick around, okay? I like your input. I like where your head's at, Nancy, sometimes. Oh, we got a little, oh, we just missed them. We just missed them. Is that another one? Hang on a minute. Shh, shh, shh. Oh, we're zoomed in so far. Are those, no, those are ears. I mean, they're deer, but they're not antlers, they're ears. No, that's a buck. Not a huge one, but that's a buck. And yes, we're gonna fence them all out. Filthy animals. No, I'm just kidding. So I only drove like 100 yards. This will all be fenced. 6 strands of barbed wire, 6.5-foot T-posts. But right down here, as our dozer guy taught us, we've got a creek, and we have an inlet into our property that we believe is spring fed. That's why there's still water in the creek. We'll show you that one of these days, probably on the Doss Outdoors channel. This right here, it's like a highway for deer, man. The water's spring fed, or at least creek fed from someone else's spring. I'm not sure if I have a spring or if somebody just dug away some of the ground. I don't know. It's done before I got here. But we're leaving about 300 by 400. That's a lot of hundreds. 12,000 square feet. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros. Yeah. We're leaving about 12,000 square feet to draw deer in. And then conveniently, between my neighbor's pasture and mine, there's a shooting lane right towards the creek. So, yeah. I've been thinking. It started in low gear. I didn't know it did that. I thought you had to be in neutral. Huh. The more you know. Don't kid yourself if you think these deer can't jump this barbed wire fence. And they're already in our other pastures jumping the barbed wire fence. It's nothing to them. And they're not going through it. The fence is too new. Normally we fly up this hill, but I figured we'd drive a little slower, take in the view, see if we can spot any slickbacks. I was wrong. Those were definitely antlers. That was definitely a buck. Not a huge one, maybe 2, 3 years old. We need to talk Miss Ray into a deer feeder and a 30-30 to go with it. It's like they should come in a set. Jeez, man. Look at that. That is glorious. You guys are so fast. Whew. Whoa, we got a deer. We got deer all over the place this morning. Well, that's one of them I was talking about that's in the pasture. They just jumped the fence like it's nothing. Look at the baby. Woo! Look at Maximus. Y'all got me breathing hard this morning. Good thing I've been drinking water. Whew. All right, roll call. Little Donk, Bunny, Junebug, Beans, Princess, MJ, Allie, Glory, Belle, Sunny, Little Donk. What's up, buddy? Get some cubes and come back and see me. Maximus, Honey, Tipsy, Fiona, and Nelly. Looking good, Bunny. Beans, what's up, buddy? Tipsy. I was wondering where you were. Were you sleeping? Man, it's a good life being a steer, especially being a pretty one. See, when you're a pretty steer and you're a longhorn steer, you don't get eaten, especially when you're super docile, real laid back. He's not taking any food out of anyone's mouth. He can't get anybody bread. We don't want bread. Donkey. I saw the deer and donkey moved. The deer was just through those trees and little donk took off ripping. The deer must not have been able to clear the fence right there. Deer can jump this, 5-foot fence. I'm sorry, it's not 5 foot, it's like 55 inches at the top. And they can clear that no problem, but deer have no ability to judge the depth of what they're jumping into. So that deer's clearly been in here before, because when it went to jump, it knew, hey, that's too high. That's too low on the other side. We got to go around. We got to move laterally. So it started coming laterally, and little donk saw it. And you got to protect these big, defenseless longhorns from those deer. Look at him. We see, buddy. Look at him guarding, though, man. Putting himself between the cattle and the deer. Psst, psst. Say, buddy. It's a lot of protein. Whoops. Here you go. It's all right. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Good job, buddy. Mom, the human's pointing that thing at me again. Speaking of needing to get weaned, good grief, MJ. Hi, buddy. Hey, did you run off them water thieves last night? Did you run off them water thieves? Were they drinking water, or were they eating frogs that get stuck in the pond, in the tank? Oh, this is what you meant when you said you'd come out here with me.
I'm helping.
Yeah.
Super bad.
Here's what we've decided to do. Jeremiah, and we've already paid for it all. Like, it's already a done deal. This is a plan that's happening. Jeremiah's coming out tomorrow to start pounding T-posts and corner posts and H-braces. Like I said, there's about 300 feet down there, 990 across, 660 up. So give or take 1,700 feet of barbed wire, 6 strands back in the back. Across here, we're gonna call this from the black pin, or from the black pin to the pink pin, is 110 yards, or about 330 feet. But what we really want is a working chute corral over here. It's been a few hours, and I just wrestled my auger on the back of my tractor for the first time in 2 years. So I'm sweating like a big kid, and I really want a Diet Coke, but shh, it's okay. Water is so good. I need that caffeine, man. Ray did buy me a coffee this morning though, so like one of them legit coffees. I have no idea what I was gonna say. Hang on. We want an actual working area over here, and thanks to ArrowQuip, we have like 200 feet of panels and a chute. So like I can stretch all the panels I've got all the way to like right about here, which is halfway. But what we really want is a nice, pretty, and we've had this fencing from Adler forever. What we really want is a really nice, pretty wood post fence with Adler PVC in it. And no, these PVC high tensile strands will not stop a longhorn, but neither will that barbed wire. Okay, we all saw Glory a couple weeks ago. That fence is merely a suggestion. But the first one that touches my PVC gets eaten, or gets to test the hot wire that I put in place. Now remember, in case you're new here, on the previous farm, we literally did 4x4 posts every 16 feet with 16-foot cattle panels. It was the weakest fence you could possibly build for cattle, and they never touched it, ever, because they had plenty to eat. That's the key to keeping them in the fence. If they don't stay in the fence, eat them, okay? They don't care. They know we just ate one of them, so we're good for like 6-8 months. And they're not on the menu, let's be honest. To be able to see the real pretty gate on the crest of the hill. So like, we don't want to tuck the fence down there because we won't be able to see it, because we're kind of on the crest of the hill right here. And it does just so happen to be, that's a lily. That was loud. I know. Well, anytime Lily rips off, we look to see where mom's at. I don't see a baby. So what do you think about that gate being right here? I'm saying right here, like literally where your side-by-side is.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have well, it's right there. We're gonna have a 6x6 post and a 6x6 post, and we bought us a 12-foot field gate to go between them. And that's what we want. It'll serve its purpose. If it don't, I'll crank up that hot wire so hot that the horns fall off. By using timber, what you want to do when you're got this stretch like this, you put your gate in first, or at least that's what we're going to do. And then we'll use 6x6s, and then we'll use 4x4s, and we'll step down. And I think what we'll do is put the 6x6 here and here, 12 feet apart, put a gate in the middle. And then the next section technically is your H-brace for pulling that PVC rope or wire. Even though it's not barbed wire, even though you don't need like a true H-brace, we're just gonna pull it, and we're gonna use that H-brace to do like a Kentucky four-board, something we can come up here and sit on, because one day that'll be gone. Something we can come up here and sit on. We can stare at the cows right here. We also talked about going from the pink pin to the black post, and the black post to the black post, because that's only like 100 feet with hot wire. And then occasionally we can turn the cows out across here. I mean, I wouldn't do it right now because nobody likes the desert, but when it rains, this is gonna be numb grass. And even though we've got a huge lawnmower from our friends at ArrowQuip, which I'm super excited to use up here. ArrowQuip or Yakta? ArrowQuip makes the chutes, Yakta makes the mowers. Even though we have a mower from our friends at Yakta and ArrowQuip, same family, right? We would love to let our cows out on this. I mean, why not? It's an acre and a half of grass. Plus, I thought it'd be really cool to like see the cows at the back gate. I mean, can you imagine cows? That fence is 100 feet deep. So with the width of a deck, they're literally 110 feet from the house. That'd be pretty cool. Every now and then, we'll put them up at night. I don't need, I don't need anybody knocking on my back door with their horns at 2 a.m. We're gonna drill some holes. I haven't done this in 2 years. So if I film it, it went great. If you don't see it, it went terrible, but the holes are in the ground. So you like it here, or you want it over there?
I like it right there.
So the gate this way or that way?
Going towards the cows.
So this post would basically sit like this.
Yep.
And go that way.
Wait till you see the video when you edit.
Huh?
I said just wait until you see the video when you edit. I've been a great supervisor.
Sure. I think we need hydraulic fluid.
Hydraulic fluid?
Yeah, I don't think I can build enough pressure, and it's probably because when we installed the lane shark, we lost a little bit. That may be it.
Gotcha. So it's not a rock that you're hitting. You think it's
Jeremiah's
okay.
calling me.
Okay.
No, wait, we can't go out there. And I see the reflection in the glasses. Go out back. Hey, I was wondering though, where those posts would be, and if we put them in the ground right there, we'd be able to see the gate.
Yeah, that's so funny.
So that's good, and it's just to the right of that tree. We got to remember, what we need to do is go off of that post on the left right there. The left right there. Get it?
Sure.
But the post on the left needs to be the main post, and then we'll swing the gate that way. We'll make sure that it's got, plenty of travel underneath it too. That's where the gate's gonna go. Is that a dump truck?
We'll see.
Wait for the driveway alarm. We've been waiting on a load of dirt for like days. I'm coming. I'll be there. I'm on my way. One of my trucks is going to the field to get dirt, and he's headed your way.
Currently sitting at 2.5 hours since
Yeah.
you said that.
What was funny was, and I have no idea who this guy is. He knows nothing about YouTube, Facebook. He doesn't know us from anywhere, just a Facebook marketplace guy. Well, yesterday he said he was on his way. And I said, all right, we got to run some errands. Ballpark me a time. He didn't answer. Read the message, didn't answer. So we gave it an hour. I messaged him back. I said, hey, ballpark me a time. He read it, didn't answer back. So I sent him a message because he gave me a price via the thing. And anytime you get a price via Facebook Messenger, it allows you to rate that seller. So I replied back because you know how I am. And I said, hey man, Facebook just let me know I can rate you as a seller. Would that get a quicker response on what time you'll be here? Then all of a sudden I had his phone number. So I texted him and I said, what time will you be here? And he said, I'll be here at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Well, that was yesterday. It's currently 4:30. So he's, yeah. Just want some dirt. I just want some dirt. Why is it so hard to buy dirt and rocks? My goodness. So anyway, we have dirt coming. I don't want to show you what we're doing in the front, but it's going to be awesome. As far as water and all that back there, yeah, we're going to let God do it. I don't have it in me. I can't move the sprinkler that much. I'm not my dad. I'm sorry. My dad would have hand raked that, picked up every rock. Sorry. It's not happening. So anyway, hopefully in the next video, we'll have some dirt and rock out front. It's pretty cool. We want your guys' opinion on some things. We're going to spread fescue. We're going to go crazy and do a lot of cool stuff. And I learned I need hydraulic fluid. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow morning. Well, it's weird. Well, it's weird. Let's just say that my 200-hour service, I'm almost closer to my 500-hour. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad, but I need some hydraulic fluid. I've known that for a while, but that's okay. So, anyway, I was texting Brad at Piney Grove and Rock Hill. Yeah. So I just need some hydraulic fluid. But anyway, we'll take care of it. With that said, we appreciate you guys hanging out. Stay tuned because Jeremiah shows up. So we're super excited. He'll be here in the morning. We're excited about it. In the video, I said he'll be here tomorrow, meaning Monday, but actually it's tomorrow, meaning Wednesday. Wednesday, yep. He'll be here. I've already talked to him. Not worried about it. Yeah. Good to go. All right. Y'all be good. Don't work too hard. Don't make it weird. God bless. Business.